All right. Up. Pull up an OBS. Okay. Folks. Yes, I want to continue from here. So if anyone jumps in, I have been doing a little bit of off-screen grinding. I mentioned this at the end of the last stream. I got almost everyone to level 45, but I messed up and exited or retired my session in Mount Battle, so I have to go back through. Yo, Darkest Mustard. We are going to... I'm just going to be grinding a little bit in Pokemon XD, and then once the other two are ready, we're going to switch over to Super Mario Wonder tonight. Play more of that. I'm trying to get my team up to level 45 so we can take on the next boss. Earthquake. Yeah. Oh, I also need to save and quit out of Persona 5 Tactica while I am waiting for them to get here. I'm doing pretty well. How are you doing tonight? Close tonight, you're exhausted. Dang. Yeah, I don't blame you. I had an early shift myself. But tomorrow I'm gonna have a super late shift. He's not here yet. We are starting, like, early, so... When we wrote the schedule for Discord, we mentioned that we would be starting at 8:30, so he probably wasn't expecting us to start now. So he might be here later when we actually begin for realsies. Okay, that is all set. Nice. It's Pixel. What's going on, Pixel? You get to watch me kill friggin' babies. Kian Seed? What is that? I don't think I've heard of that game. Ah, of course it's a farm sim. Why wouldn't it be a farm sim? Not that there's anything wrong with that. Hello, area leader. Eldoff. Oh, you're a Santa hat wearing type. I'm fun. I'm fine with Forever Spookfest myself, but I can understand wanting to wear Santa hats. You'll start December 1st. Fair. Did you end up finishing Fae Farm? I know you said earlier that it was fun. Yeah, I know life the fuck out of it for like 2 straight weeks. Dang. Okay. Well, I'm glad you enjoyed it. Because if there was anyone out there in the world that would have enjoyed it, it definitely was going to be you versus me. Not that I have anything against farming simulators, like like or that type of genre in general. It's just definitely more your speed. Hello, sailor boy. This guy's got one fucking Pokemon. What an absolute menace to society having one fucking Pokemon in a game of double battles. He is set up to lose. Oh, let me turn the game up a little bit. I will say, because they showed off a little bit of Fae Farm to us when we had our conference. It looked good. Would it be worth to Twitch stream Kingdom Hearts? So I know that Cloud is planning on doing some of the Kingdom Hearts games. I think he's planning on streaming the ones that... Well, anything after Kingdom Hearts 2, he's going to stream for the channel, for the group. And I think the first one he's doing is... whatever the 305 days over 2. Of course, yeah, we'll let everyone know beforehand. It's probably going to be after Grandia. And he's getting close to finishing up Grandia. I think he's got like 7 or 8 more areas, please. So yeah. I don't know what his exact timeline is on it, because he wants to do them in order, and since Kingdom Hearts 2 is a Let's Play right now, and we're still in the middle of that, it might be sometime after Grandia. He might do something in the between of Grandia 2 finishing and when Kingdom Hearts 2 finishes, but he'll probably um start doing some Kingdom Hearts for that. But yeah, I guess we have Kingdom Hearts going on our on the YouTube channel. We have the Let's Play. I like playing as Aqua in one of the games. Is that 2.8? Or oh, Birth by Sleep. Okay. So I don't actually know enough about the games to say anything. Someone's playable in 2.8. Because Landon doesn't like cool things, you know? That might be true. I don't know. Like farming sims or Kingdom Hearts. You know, if that helps you sleep at night, you can say that about me. I don't like cool things. I will say, and I guess spoilers. Oh, don't worry about it, Mustard. Pixel just hates me. She takes every chance she can to just, hate on me and my existence. It's fine. To be fair, uh, I am wearing a Starfield shirt, so I do deserve it right now. See, this is how it goes. I give her free games, and then she just, uh, you know, uh, is an asshole to me. Yeah, is a dick. There you go. And then the punishment for her being a dick to me is I ask her to watch over my cats when I'm out of town. So she gets to hang out with them. I'm going to fix some settings real quick. Where is... Okay, that's why the game's so quiet. Is because it's literally 25 on my volume mixer. Let's turn it up to 66. That'll be fine. There, now you guys can probably hear the game. A cheese. I think I turned it down last night because I didn't necessarily need to listen to it while I was also watching YouTube videos. Wow. Oh, anyway, I was gonna say this earlier, but you guys went off into a rant to make fun of me. Like you are right now. Thanks, Mustard. I was going to say, I started playing Persona 5 Tactica over the weekend, and I am really enjoying that. So, I recommend that one at some point, Pixel. It is a shorter game. I am about halfway through the game already, and I've only put in like 14 hours. So when you get around to it, it's definitely not going to be a slugfest like most Personas. Does this Persona game have more than one game? Yes, there are multiple games. Oh yeah, no, I'm super happy that it's a shorter game. I don't mind long games, but I need one sometimes that's just a little bit shorter. So yeah, the way the Persona series works, Mustard, is that there are it started off as a spin-off of another series, but it has remained super popular, especially out here in the West. And the last numbered entry, Persona 5, has a couple spin-off games to it. The latest one is called Persona 5 Tactica. It is a game very similar to XCOM, so it's a tactical RPG. Is it playable on PS5? Yes. Regular Persona 5 is playable on PS5. It is the version is called Persona 5 The Royal. That is just the enhanced version of the game, but you can play that on PS5. And then so is all of the spin-off games. They're available. Tactica, Strikers, and then there's some dancing ones. Yeah, 3 and 4 have digital versions available on PS5. You can pre-order, or you can like if you want a physical copy of 4 Golden, it's up on limited run right now for order. And then they have a new version of Persona 3 coming out in February. They're really fun games. They're just super long for their normal games, so just buckle in for that. But I highly recommend them. They're super fun. Yeah, there's like minor references to older games. So like in Persona 4, you run into go to the school at one point that Persona 3 is set in, and interact with some of the NPCs. And then Persona 5 really doesn't have much in the way of like a reference to them. But they are besides like showing posters of one of the characters from Persona 4. I still need to get around to the Horizon games. I own Zero Dawn. And Al's here. We got a full house tonight. And this isn't even the main stream. You know, that's not a bad time to have COVID. Al, what have you been up to? Been talking to the other two. What's new? What's good? Even though it's literally been since yesterday. Wait, no. 2 days ago. Wow. Hell yeah. I love it when fucking games have really good versions of, like, just regular-ass board games or, like, card games. Like, I played the fucking shit out of, fuck. Shit, what is it? Hold on. Well, like, all of the... Ooh, crunch. Oh, yeah. Okay, now my brain stopped farting. So, in the latest Sakura Wars, there is, uh, the Koi Koi Wars, which is super fun. And that's why I love playing it in, Clubhouse games. There's gonna be some more of that. What is it? Yeah, Hanafuda. But yeah, so that's like, I love it when games have really good, like, fun mini games in them like that. All of the, well, not all of the, but most of the Trails games, basically everything after Zero, so Azure and onward, pretty much have some form of mini game that you can, like, play. Like, Azure introduces Pom Pom Party, which is just Puyo Puyo, competitive Puyo Puyo. Yeah, in-game board games or card games. Speaking of games that are getting that sort of treatment, also Trails and Ys. I need their TTRPGs whenever those come out. This girl's Pokemon are so dead. I feel so sorry for her. Ooh, excuse me. I'm just gonna Earthquake. Fuck it. Am I gonna one-turn her team? I guess it depends on what else is coming out. Of course I remember the Oregon Trail PC game. They have newer versions of that out now. Puyo Puyo triggers people for 100% completion judgment. Dang. It is also, in the games it's in, it is also, like, required in the Trails games, if you're going for 100% completion. Unfortunately, Mustard is not on our Discord. Or, not on Discord, in general, I should say. And that was Area 3. I don't remember what her team was. I was not paying attention. Next. Oh, you do have a really good Oregon Trail thing. I love that thing. It's unfortunate that you can't get that situated, because we have a decent Discord. It's active enough. And that's where, like, our most up-to-date info on streams is, too, so... So you'll know for sure when we start Kingdom Farts on stream. Is this another person with literally one Pokemon? That's funny. This game's funny. Well... I'm gonna fucking return this thing to death. What? How did I miss? Anyway, it died. Cloud's offered to do the Puyo Puyo completion stuff for me if I ever decide to 100% Judgment. Cloud is really good at Puyo Puyo. So, I mean, that's very generous of him. He could probably pay for his services. Scyther's done. I don't think we have much left. After I finish this area, I'm going to probably move some people around. Where are these fools? Oh. Jack's still offline, and Cloud is taking a bath. Okay. That's where these fools are. Yeah, when I first ran into the pom-pom party stuff in... The first one I ran into it was, I think, Cold Steel 3. um, like Cold Steel 4, the AI gets super nasty towards the end. It is gross. I mean, yes, we don't need those fools if we were just playing Pokemon XD all night. But, and hear me out, I really want to play Super Mario Wonder. It is almost killing me to not be able to play it. Oh, someone buzzed my phone. Oh, it was my mother. Makes a sad Mario sound. What the fuck did we just do that I pretended to be Mario in? Was that was that the last Pokemon XD stream? Al? Do you remember if that's that? Was I Mario in that? Etsy's level 45. You can't remember? That's fair. It probably was. I mean, all I did was, It's a Mia Mario, and Mamma Mia. It was something. It was that or a recent Kingdom Hearts that we recorded. But I don't think it was Kingdom Hearts. Etsy is done. Oh yeah. Let's show off fucking YouTube, who leveled up off screen. Oop. Look how cute he is now. He's got a 105 special attack. Like, Ice Beam.
Are you?
And
You got Walrein?
Yeah, I'm showing off Walrein because he got evolved off screen last night. And all I've been doing is clicking. But where's TV Tropes? TV Tropes is probably down there in that pit below Area 4 right now.
Just like the real TV tropes.
Yep, dead in lava.
It's basically fallen apart because of ads.
Anyway, Cloud's here, folks.
I am here. We're just waiting on Jack.
Earlier, Darkest Mustard said, "We don't need those fools." To you and Jack. What is your response?
We kind of do, because the game we're actually going to be streaming tonight is for the three of us.
That's what I said. I said I really just want to play Mario Wonder. I'm sad that I can't play it.
Well,
as much as I want to. I mean, I could. I can just have a second file and just play through the whole game, but...
yeah. You just have to open up your second account.
Well, that's work.
Because it is one file per user.
Mind Reader!
For some reason.
What is the point of Mind Reader?
There is no point. There's nothing in the game there's no strategy that would require you to use Mind Reader. The only Pokemon that can make use of it is Articuno, and even then, that strategy sucks. Because it can, like, Mind Reader Sheer Cold, but why wouldn't you just use Ice Beam or Blizzard twice? Like...
yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
That's, like... why?
Mind Reader Sheer Cold is stupid. And not in, like, a stupid and, like, oh, it's strong way. It's, like, a stupid in a... this is kind of pointless way.
Yeah.
But to be fair, it is the one good use of Mind Reader.
Then why give it to Braylon? Wow,
I
look at this absolute numbskull. This is
mean,
another person who just has one Pokemon.
there's I'm surprised that there are trainers that only have one Pokemon in this game.
This is like the third person tonight that I ran into here at Mount Battle that only has one Pokemon. I've been doing a lot of Mount Battle, and I forgot that there was like trainers with just one Pokemon, even though I literally just went through all of Mount Battle to grind. I was not paying attention.
I guess one other use of Mind Reader is like if you're predicting a Pokemon, like it's so stupid. Like it's so niche because it's like, yeah, I guess you could use it on something that has like Hypnosis or Dynamic Punch, but like the only way that'd be useful is if you're predicting that your opponent's going to switch, and if you're playing, in game, they like never switch. So
Yeah, they don't. So
and Jack is here.
Jack's here.
Hi.
Hi, let me finish this, and then I'll give you control.
Take control. Take control of your city.
This will give you time to change the name of the stream or whatever. Bleh. Hi, Kecleon.
I really wish that the Yoshis could just take damage like normal characters in this game. Like, I get Nabbit not being able to take damage. That was his whole thing in the last game he appeared in a similar fashion. But why the Yoshi's gotta be like that too?
I don't know. Alright, folks, I'm going to stop streaming, but stay tuned because Mario Wonder is starting mere seconds from now.